start your slideshow. Whenever you get ready.
Hey guys, it's Kevin Snow, and this is my final project on social networking. First of all, what is social networking? It's the practice of expanding the number of one's business or social contacts by making connections through individuals. Social networking establishes interconnected internet communities that help people make contacts that would be good for them to know, but they would be unlikely to have met otherwise. For example, you join one of the sites and invite people you know to join as well. Those people invite their contacts to join, who in turn invite their contacts to join, and the process repeats for each person. So it makes the opportunity for somebody to get their information out there to other people that they've never met in their life, and it just keeps going. The process just keeps repeating over and over and over again. Examples of social networking, I just listed some random ones. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Google Plus, Tumblr, Instagram, Flickr, Vine, Meetup, Tagged, and MeetMe. Just different type of varieties, whether it be sociable, some type of blog, group topics, just different ideas like Pinterest where they share different projects that they've done. Instagram, sharing pictures. MeetMe is a dating website, just different things like that. Benefits of social networking for students. The benefits are kids develop certain skills to help them be successful after school. Like with what we're doing now, we're learning how to use a computer to broadcast ourselves using different softwares on our computer to get the project broadcasted on YouTube so other people can view it. So that's kind of an example like that. It helps them have a positive attitude for the use of technology. Can share and exchange school assignments and projects. Can stay updated on school news. You have quick access to class updates. Teaches students responsibility. Creates engagement with other students. Encourages collaboration and teamwork for students. And helps communication and develop relationships. And all these basically are exemplified in this class because looking through this list, I have done just about every one of them. Benefits of social networking for teachers: it provides them with their own voice, encourages collaboration in dealing with everyday situations that teachers face at work. Share content and practices in a friendly environment. Exposes teachers to the possibilities offered by Web 2.0 technologies. It develops a lifelong learning policy. Teachers can share experiences, collaborations, researching and updating one's knowledge, and it helps teachers stay engaged in education. So basically, just gives them another aspect of teaching for their students, gives them something that's newer, more updated, since nowadays everybody's going toward technology. Just gives them another aspect to shoot towards students and help them learn in a different way, keep them more engaged, and not the boring way of just the chalkboard and writing down what the teacher is teaching. Advantages of social networking in the classroom. It can increase student collaboration. Gives different ideas. Students can connect toward one another, using social networking. Encourages more participation. A lot of more people want to be involved when you have group work like this. Social networking involves, a lot of participating towards one another. You have to be able to communicate between one another. It can be useful for homework help. Like I listed 3 examples here, like Chegg, 24-hour answers, Course Hero. You can communicate with online tutors, socialize there. They'll help you out with your homework. Share resources quickly when using in the classroom, and keeps parents, teachers, and students all on the same page. What I mean by that is like each individual, whether you're a parent, teacher, or student, you all have access to the same information, so everybody knows what track you're The disadvantages of social networking in the classroom can be a distraction in the classroom. A lot of kids can tend to get off topic, whether they want to look at something else, not stay on topic or not stay, on topic what's being taught in the classroom. They might be looking at like a sports score or something like that. Improper use of social networking, using it, how they shouldn't be, can detract human interaction. Cyberbullying, and posting inappropriate content. Common Core standards using social networking. In math, I have this Common Core, which is this guy, build new functions from existing functions. You can solve an equation in the form f of x equals c for a simple function f that has an inverse and write an expression for the inverse. And so here I have a URL link, and if you go to it, say that you don't know how to find the inverse of a function, you can click on Find an Online Tutor and type in inverse functions here, hit enter. And as you can see, they have the category here, inverse functions or inverse functions and equations, whichever one you like to use. And you can click on one of the tutors here, and it's going to load up, and you can send him a message, and he'll reply back, and y'all can talk back and forth, and he will show you if you're having trouble with help on inverse functions. And then English, chose this guy, W.6.6, production and distribution of writing. Using technology, including the internet, to produce and publish writing, as well as to interact and collaborate with others. So kind of like collaborating on like different readings, journals that you see, maybe blogs, communicating back and forth between other people right there. The next one, social studies. I chose this guy, which is using technology, including the internet, to produce, publish, and update individual shared writing products in response to ongoing feedback, including new arguments and information. Very similar to the one in English. Only difference here is the topic of social studies. So it might be on like maybe somebody having a detailed report, traveling somewhere, and they have a journal entry or something. Like maybe they visited like Costa Rica or something, and they're sharing their experience there, and people are talking about that, their experiences versus other people's experiences, what they like, what they didn't like, stuff like that. And then science, I chose this guy right here, key ideas and details, and it says follow precisely a complex multi-step procedure when carrying out experiments, taking measurements, or performing technical tasks. And I have another URL here. And so YouTube is kind of like a cool thing. Gotta add here.
I did that.
Take the 5
See that, Brad?
Add.
Here,
And
we're going to do
you can
unit
see
conversions
that this
with
guy right
multiple
here
steps.
took his time
So where we've got to take a bunch of conversion
show
factors and put them
how-
together in a row.
You can see how this guy right here helps show how he is using his conversions, and he took the time to make a video on how to take measurements in chemistry, take different unit conversions, and has a way of he gives an example of how he does his, and hopefully you can mirror that and do it the way that he does it. That way you'll know how to do it as well. Not going to play the whole video, but just kind of give you an idea there of how social networking can help you in that instance right there. And then here's my paper, my reflective paper on social networking. Just a little detailed report right there. Kind of talked about how I thought I knew a lot about social networking, but over the few weeks that we've had this class, I found out that I don't know as much as social networking as I did. There's a lot more to it than I knew about. In one of the paragraphs, I talked about my interview and how I realized that social networking in a school was a lot more advanced now. People use social networking a lot more, including like emails to communicate. That they have a software now where they use a software to put the kids' grades and uh, attendance in, and or parents are allowed at all times to be able to check on that, so they have access to what their kids or how well their kids are doing in school, making sure that their kids are going to school. And here, then the other one I wrote about, like I got kind of reflected on my graphic organizer and how doing that kind of gave me a basis on doing my final project, and it showed me in my graphic organizer more details on social networking that I basically did not know about, and how I can take that and use it when I become a teacher in my classroom. And then my last paragraph, I kind of reflected on how I felt about the class. I was a little sketchy at first because this is something new to me, but given the time and effort, I have come to like this class, and I am very privileged to be able to have taken this class. So, and then there's my bibliography, and thank y'all very much.